Okay, we've got the tape off. Here's that last bit. It simply fits in that channel there. Now, next thing you want to do, move the camera here. Initially, just slide this in here. We're going to be using this more as a holding device right now than anything. You want to put a little bit of fork oil on everything. Slide this back out. And it already had a little on there. Put a dab of fork oil on there. That's just a little bit, because a little bit goes a long way. There we go. Put a little fork oil here. Okay. Also, you want to put some grease on the back over here on these. Actually, put a little bit of fork oil over everything. Make sure it moves nice and smooth. Make sure you're not trapping any dirt inside of here. See, there's a little bit there. Don't know why these things are new. Strange. But put a little bit of grease on fitting here. Don't really want to get on the tube. I'll wipe that off. But you definitely want some right there, just a little bit. Okay. Slide these all the way down. There we go. Now, next thing we want to do is we want to seat that bushing. You can either do it one or two ways. You can seat everything at once with the inner seal, or you can seat the bushing by itself. I'm going to do it separately, and you can do this one of two ways. You can buy the ProMotion toolkit, which I recommend because it's got a lot of weight to it. It's pretty heavy. You can also use like a 2.5-inch piece of PVC. Cut it in half, long ways, use that, and then basically you just slam the whole fork down to the bottom. Other things you can use one of the old seals. Cut the old seal in half, and then cut it in half right here, slide it over it, and smash it in that way. But I would recommend, these are 45 bucks. If you're going to do a lot of rebuilds, definitely recommend it. Even if you're only going to do one, use it, resell it, you'll maybe lose $5 on it. So 45 bucks, I would definitely get it. So that seal's in place, that bushing rather. Take it apart, it just holds together. Now, your inner seal here, push it in right there so it's flush. Take your fork seal driver. And you'll hear it make contact. It's all the way in now. Next thing you want to do is put your spring retainer in. Just push it into place. You'll hear it snap. There we go. It's all the way in. Again, make sure everything's clean. And then the last piece is your dust cap. Put a little grease on it. Not a heavy dose, just a little. And again, you can use PVC, or you can use the method with the seal cut in half. This is so much easier. You know, it's getting a good seal, especially when you hear it hit solid metal. You can definitely tell a difference of when it actually hits. And this should or may or may not just pop into place. There. Oh, no, it didn't. And you can also use the seal driver for this. So, usually these just kind of pop in. It's a little difficult, but we can use the seal driver. No big deal. Not really made for that, but There we go. Okay. Make sure it's seated all the way around, which it is. Make sure everything's good and clean. Push it up and down a few times, make sure it's smooth. And it's pretty smooth. Okay, we're going to reposition the fork tube, and then we'll come back. But essentially now that is all that's involved with rebuilding your fork so far. So we're going to reposition this and we will move on to the next step.